Yeah. Okay. Okay. Dang, Jank Jesus got partnered. Dang, Jank Jesus got partnered. Uh, every aspect of my life is a failure. Anyway, every aspect of my life is a failure. Okay, yeah, whatever. Point is, I'm here. Feckers. Well, I'm here. Also wondering if I should play some more PS2 whilst nobody is here. Losing your mind. It's blurring, it's fading. Flickering colors. Oh, 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 oh. For those of you watching this later, yeah, just off stream, I just grinded. Just cleared out some bandit bases, and, yeah, got Vampire Overlord to the, appropriate level. So now I don't need to use that anymore. Now we gotta go back to Jib. I also found all those. No, that's not right. Damn it. Are you tired? You're dead. What is that? Okay. I'll get off of the demon horse. I also dismissed everybody so that they wouldn't be stealing my blood kills. There's one of them. Ooh. Crack shot, boy. Yeah.
You did it. You have all of my pages.
Yeah, here you are.
Finally. I never thought I'd see these again. These pages meant the world to me. Thank you.
Thank you. What now?
Now, Volume 2 begins. What else? Oh,
Way
wait
off then.
a moment. Here, I want you to have these before you go. A pristine copy of my first volume. Only one in print, actually. And take this as well. Seeing as Saint Jib has ascended to pure spiritual form, I won't need it any longer.
What? Then you're just gonna...
Come to visit this lost soul again.
What do you do now?
That the first volume's complete, there's not much left to do but begin work on the second. There are plenty of other adventures I've had over the years, but you'll just have to read my next work to find out.
Am I back? Hey, good. I don't suppose there's any way to free your...
Considering the state I'm in, I'd say that option vanished a long time ago. Besides, this isn't so bad when you think about it.
Yeah, seriously. How so?
This is the most peace and quiet I've had in a lifetime. There's no one around to disturb me and distract me from my writing. Present company accepted, of course. Now, where was I?
Very well. Finally, someone sees this for what it is, which is literally not that much worse than actual, like, life. Oh, you're my best friend that I've ever had. Hello there, Brazilian Batata. How are you doing today? Give Jib his pages back. Please keep acting like I'm not here. Okie dokie. Right. Of course. Further, I said this before, but I'll say it again. I did fully level up the Vampire Lord thing, so I'm no longer in need of using it. I also realized that I had not bought Dawn... No, not... I had not bought Dragonborn, that DLC yet. But I have done that now.
That's the last time I argue with a Dromora.
Yeah, why ain't Dromora here in the Soul Cairn? They got souls, don't they? The Rebels' Cairn.
From its living vessel.
Sweet. Tags in. I'll do that. I'll do that when I go to the other when I follow the Dawn Guard path, because that's the path that I'm actually going to keep, because I don't really feel like being a vampire.
Don't get in my way, and I won't tear your arms off. Isn't it?
We need to set the sun apart. I'm talking about the miscellaneous quests and such. Like the quests that I still have to do from other parts of the game. I did get Dragonborn, though.
Yes, how may I serve you, my lord? It is our sacred duty to study the Elder Scrolls. We read these ancient scrolls of prophecy. Sometimes we venture out into the world in search of more scrolls for our library at the White Gold Tower. That is the very purpose that first brought me to Skyrim. It is the great spire at the heart of the Imperial City, among the tallest towers in all of Tamriel. The lower floors are home to the Imperial Council, and the Order of Moth Priests occupies the middle floors. The tower suffered damage in the recent war with the Aldmeri Dominion, and is not what it once was. I hope one day to see it restored to its former glory.
Well, you're gonna need to take the fucking blindfold off.
Not as much as I would like. Even after...
Why am I just realized I don't care.
Is that some are born with the special gift to read the Elder Scrolls. Yes, how may I serve you, my lord? I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with the scrolls any longer, my lord. Please, do not be angry with me.
What are you talking about?
I'm afraid in my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the time I needed to prepare. The failure is purely mine to bear. As you can see from my bandages, it's not that I am unwilling, it's that I am physically unable. Oh, please, my lord, please, forgive me.
I don't suppose
If
there's a
only
cure.
such a miracle existed, I'd overcome the impossible in order to secure it, if it meant pleasing you.
Giggity.
Although I would gladly die by your hand, perhaps I could offer an alternative way to read the scrolls.
Go on.
Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls. In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
Need to read the scrolls in any particular order?
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
What went wrong?
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover.
How is a moth
Well,
related to
as
this
I'm
shit?
sure you figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named Moth Priests. The voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls. Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that allows the Moth Priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song, a soft, harmonious trilling. It's through this ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form of primal augur and become a conduit for deciphering the scrolls. By having the ancestor moths close to the moth priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harmony.
And how do I stand a
You've
chance?
come this far, and you've found several Elder Scrolls. Whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, they would not allow it. Because of this, I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out.
Normal? Yeah, it is.
Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not occur until a moth priest is in his latter years, but in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly. Deciphering it can take months or even years to complete a single
Alright.
scroll, and even then, months to recover.
I hope we reach
Smile upon
Ancestor
you, my
Glade
lord.
soon. Yes? I figured it would be more of an issue for you.
Oh, it matter more for me.
Don't tell me you're that naive. Really? Oh. Wow. Alright, well... What do you think my father's going to do once we bring the boat to him?
He'll want to use it.
Of course he will. But at that point, he'll have everything he's ever wanted. He won't need either of us anymore.
Think he'll try to kill
You've
us?
shown yourself to be strong, which means you can't be allowed to just stick around. And I'll be unnecessary once he has it.
So what do we
I
do?
think you know. We
just-
both know what's going to have to happen once we find the bow.
Hmm.
Keep strong and eyes open. We're on a different path now.
Wait. Do we go and talk to him? Suppose make yourself comfortable, Mr. Off priest.
I saw more than enough political... I've learned the whereabouts of a troublesome Dawn Guard member. But please, do be discreet. Our aim isn't to stir the nest, just to skin a rat, reminding them that they... I hope you comprehend killing. Don't get caught.
Understood.
Good.
Cool. So Jank Jesus is apparently a partner now. I'm not sure how much longer this Twitch. Apparently Twitch doesn't make money as is. Go feed on some cattle.
Where's the last batch of alchemy ingredients I asked you for?
Yes, that... There were, well, complications.
I don't want to hear about it. I want what I asked for.
Yes, fair enough.
Wowie.
See to it.
Oh, wait, what? Oh. Hmm. Yeah.
Don't get in my way, and I won't tear your arms off. Simple, isn't it?
I've seen somehow you make them your pets for your children too. I don't really think I want that thing around my kids.
You're welcome here. You're new here, so I'll explain this once. You feed from the thralls as much as you like. You kill them, and I'll split you in half.
Where do the thralls come
All over
from?
Skyrim. It's my job to collect them. I try and keep something for everyone. For every taste, I mean. Sometimes you get one who comes willingly, but most have to be convinced to join us here.
Hmm.
Speak with Garen Marethi. He has something for you.
Okay.
What's happening?
Not much. I mean, just, you know, playing a little bit of Skyrim, I suppose. I do want to find... I do want to talk to this dude. That vampire, bruh. Oh, there you are.
As a vampire, you will gain with each passing day that you do not feed, that feed upon those who are sleeping, and your vulnerability to sunlight will diminish along with your powers.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Ooh, Sith.
Life here is better than you could find anywhere in Skyrim.
Okay. Ancestors Glade, okay.
Who's there?
Well, hi. How you doing, Fat? I'm a little tired. Fine overall. Ugh. Like I said, Jank Jesus got a partner, so. Good for him. Gotta figure out how he's doing it and steal his mojo. Or possibly his skin. And therefore become popular. I don't even know what it is. It's I believe the highest Twitch, like the highest standing that you can achieve with Twitch. I think. Even the fuck is this? Just the ambitious loner. Well, well, yeah. I have an interesting way of solving problems. That generally makes them worse, so they just don't get solved. Damn it. Wait a minute. Just thought of something.
What? Ding!
But maybe I'm wrong. Ugh. Well, my sense of humor is not getting fixed. That's also, I think, kind of the reasons why I'm only partly concerned. Because it's like... thought I was supposed to summon a dragon here. Ain't seeing no dragon. There's nothing wrong with it. Well, exactly. I feel like worrying about the number of viewers or how successful that you would be at this. I feel like in order to be more successful, I would have to do things that would, well, not anxiety, depression. But I would have to do things that would probably make the channel better, but it would also kind of take away from the humor. The sense of humor I have. Beyond that, I've never expected to be, you know, hugely popular. I very much want to get to whatever the fuck this thing is, but there are these mountains in the way. Would change my behavior? What? Success? I don't know. At moderation... yeah, probably not. also kind of the thing. I want to be more successful on YouTube. Imagining a hypothetical scenario that never happened. Yeah. Got some boxes up here. Angie's Kimp.
Name's Angie, and if you try anything stupid, I won't hesitate to put an arrow in your head. Sorry, a girl can't be too careful out here. Like I said, name's Angie, and I've been living out here for a couple of years now.
I live out here all by yourself.
I moved here from Helgen after my family was killed. At the time, I couldn't stand to be around anyone. They all felt sorry for me, and I didn't want them to. It was my problem, not theirs.
Hmm. Who killed your family?
Two Imperial drunks who thought they were above the law.
Want me to take care of them?
Already did. Part of the reason I'm living out here now. Thanks for offering, though.
Where are the targets
I set
for?
up those targets a long time ago. I shoot at them from time to time. Don't want... That I am. You know how to use one? Well, let me know if you ever want to practice. If you need a bow, there's one on the rack to the left of the door. Don't be like them. Don't feel sorry for me.
I
Let's
don't.
see if I can teach you a few things about using a bow.
You abso-the-fuck-lutely can't. But, yeah, I found that place. Hey! Ancestor Glade. Got some frozen wolves, I guess.
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
Don't you hurt my Mothman. Oh, fucking hell.
Wow. Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
Harvest cankle bark. Doesn't seem to be doing
Hope
it.
the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Dexian didn't really give us a lot to go on, did he?
We're gonna shout it.
They've definitely taken a liking to you.
Oh, hey.
Unless I'm seeing things, I'm starting to glimmer.
Am I? And don't tell me I'm becoming one of those gay Twilight vampires. Watch your thoughts so they become words. Watch your words so they become actions. Watch your actions so they become habits. Watch your habits and they become your character. Watch your character and then it becomes your destiny. What will you think you will become, Chis? I'm getting stuck at the words becoming actions part. We must do something. I know. Why? Regularly streaming, it's one of them. Yeah. Consistently think to myself, should I put in more effort? Should I put in less effort? Why do we just gotta keep... Oh. Oh, okay. Good. Something different is happening. Oh, we were stuck there for a second. Why? You don't do therapy, do you?
Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
It felt strange.
I could see it in your eyes. You looked about 1,000 leagues away. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
A place called Darkfall
It's
Cave.
almost over. We can finally rewrite the prophecy as we see fit. Where is this Darkfall Cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
What do you know about Ariel's bow?
If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one. Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in IRCHis. The way I've heard it, the sun represents the connection from our world to theirs. Supposedly, the bow draws its energy from the sun itself, which is why it shows up in that prophecy. And that part, I don't know. Once we have it, hopefully it'll be obvious.
Now, do I need to...
Who's there?
What is all this?
I knew I had something.
On guard.
I think this snow with your blood.
Fortunately, I don't need to use that, stupid freaking vampire overlord anymore. So now I can just blaze through all you fuckers. Yeah, I don't really do therapy. I'm thinking about it. Let's go to Winterhold and kill this fucker first.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Greybeard seemed to think so.
It is too late. The lie has already taken root in the hearts of men. So we shall expose to them the falseness in their hearts by tearing out yours, deceiver. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him. Time.
What shitting is this thing? Oh shit. I was hoping I could just pass it off as, you know, it being in the heat of battle.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Dragonborn. Yeah.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness.
Yeah, Serena's still just
Stand
bored.
to oppose him. Time to die.
Chicken's getting in my way. Good evening. Hello there, Hot TP. How are you doing today? Where the vessels? Okay. Do that later. Oh, I just got home from work. Oh. Ah. Okay, there we go.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
You have asthma? No. Ah, there it is. The fuck? It's here? It's like just over here. You go down to RL's bow. I want to have... Oh, there. It's fine. It's fine. Cast light. What was that? Okay. So you can get sun-hallowed arrows, otherwise you gotta go back down there.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here.
What's that? I can feel some kind of power from it.
am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the Great Chantry of Auriel.
Up.
Auriel, Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves.
Snow Elves?
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed.
Imagine you know why we're here.
Of course. You're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
What? How did you
For
know?
thousands of years, I've served as the Chantry's sentinel. There hasn't been a single visitor here for any other reason. They request Auriel's bow, and I request their assistance. It's been repeated so many times, I can't imagine it any other way. I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother. The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen.
Exactly did they do?
Swept into the Chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause. The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum.
Is very bright.
I believe they corrupted Vertha.
You don't even know if he's alive?
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Right,
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes, let me show you.
Guy's, what, thousands of years old? He still sleeps in just fucking straw mat.
So this is Snow Elf magic.
Snelf, as I call them.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? It makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense
Veiny
to get to the
motherfucker.
temple so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
How many way shrines are there?
There are 5 in total.
Okay, well there were 9 in
across
Oblivion.
the Chantry.
But for the same reason as Soul Carry On, no map.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's ewer. Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
Oh, okay.
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
Why wouldn't I be able to come back and talk to you?
Questions? This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the Snow Elf people worshipped Auriel. The Chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat for those that wish to become enlightened. Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Trinimac, Ciribane, Yffrey, and Finister rounded out the rest. those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the chantry in its way shrines.
Okay, so this is Snelf Christianity, I see.
Oh yes, they were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here. They're ghosts of the Snow Elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Auriel, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties. I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum.
Which I kinda am.
We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home.
Here is the Nords one.
We had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price: the blinding of our race.
Why?
There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain.
Turned your people to the
I've often
betrayed.
asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin, certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become.
Why weren't the Snow Elves here affected?
The chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene.
Is that why you had retained your sight?
We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people.
I mean the betrayed?
Yes, they swarmed the chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never really stood a chance. I assume that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum. Verther and myself are the only two snow elves that remain. May Auriel light your path.
Fuck is this shit? So you want me to look around first? Fuck this is?
These people. Why would anyone want to set up camp here?
And this is... what? Just an art project? A project for you there, Mr. Snelf? What exactly am I looking for here?
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
Okay. Hey. The end dude's gear.
Where'd you come from?
The fucking...
Done and done.
Come on, Serena. I realized that you were in the ground for quite a while there, but you gotta be a little smarter than that.
Who's there? Done and done. Who's there? Where'd you come from?
The female Falmer. What the fuck?
Done and done.
You say so. Hmm.
Who's there?
Damn it.
That'll teach you.
Okay.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. I knew I heard something. Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Whoa.
Who's there?
Yeah, that is really disorienting. Okay. Oh, hi.
I knew I heard something.
Oh, you did.
Done and done.
Yay.
Who's there? That'll teach. Did you hear something?
I hear what now? Gleam Blossom. Oh, damn it. I got another disease. Like that little hand hat he has.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Oh wait, that's Serena.
Done and done. Who's there?
Come on. There we go.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. Where'd you come from?
There.
Done and done. Be careful. Whatever's on the other side of this, Alma wanted to keep it there. Where'd you come from? Done and done.
No, no, you don't. Okay. Some interesting things here. Wait. Yay, that.
Almost doesn't even look real, you know?
I mean, probably not all of these things are this difficult to get to. Yeah, one of those, looks like that's based off of one of those really rare, forest deer, okapi things, or whatever the hell. Revive dark. What? Oh, hey. What's up, Ho?
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
I suppose we shall see. Assuming I gotta go through there.
May Ariel's bridge illuminate your path.
Forgotten Vale. Wow. Discover this place already? Where the hell am I? Hey, I'm technically over here.
This is incredible. It's like a whole other world. Come on, the bow has to be in this valley somewhere.
Wonderful place. Yeah.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Ugh. Yay. Forgotten. Yeah, let's see.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. Who's there? I knew I heard something. Who's there? Who's there? That'll teach you.
That it? Okay. Wasn't exactly expecting a lot. UV and bioluminescence. Yeah. Be careful where you come in this place. I suppose be careful where you come in general. Frankenstein.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight.
Well, I can see it.
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Rockfall Passage. No. There you got some fucking gold. Just more gold. Okay.
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better than this.
The fuck is wrong with this? Oh, okay. Ew. Whoa.
This is the kind of thing I've been wanting to see. Makes everything else worth it.
Like they're still building the level here. A big ass Christmas tree. Okay. You must not lose time. That right there was a crash. So, yeah. Oh, thanks for the stream, Chis. Yeah, seriously.
Postman drawing decks. Postman drawing decks. Postman drawing decks.
All right.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight.
Yes, yes, yes.
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Then fill my tentacles
Then
with his art.
behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
Uh...
This is the kind of thing I've been wanting to see. Makes everything else worth it.
Okay, let's save and then let's run. Yeah, a little fecker in the distance. Snowberries? Okay.
You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom. Ariel's warmth imbue your body with strength.
Just what is this? Let's see. Ah.
I told you. Next time I say to please not go over the waterfall, maybe you'll listen.
Right. Dark Fell Passage, okay. Alright then. Well, that's where that goes. You need drought to resist fire.
Does this ice feel a little thin to you?
Well, that's not what I wanted. Oh, suck it up. Fuck. Hey, hey. What the fuck are you two doing here? Fucker ass gecko dragon. And your mom would say, life sucks and then you die. Okay. Alrighty then.
You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution. Are
Okay.
you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Ariel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
Okay. I'm hated and feared. Dang. Able to feed on Falmer.
Who's there? Matters not what the Falmer, or the Betrayed, or whatever, doing here. There's a female Falmer, isn't it? Glacial Crevasse. Come on. Come on. Yeah. You sack of shit. Who's there? Who's there? I knew I heard something.
I seem to be going slower than I was before. I wonder if that has anything to do with being a, Ow. blood-crazed vampire. Damn it with these things. Damn it. Put down, fool. There. This place built up like a Fallout. They did like a Fallout city. Okay. There's some purple fog in this cave. Well, there that goes. There you are. Would have been interesting if the Falmer built something on here.
Found the Way Shrine of Radiance, Initiate. Are you prepared?
It just gets
to honor the
destroyed as it
virtues of
rises up.
Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment. May the blessings of Ariel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
Boring. Let's see what's over here. Okay, this is the inner sanctum, I suppose. Akatosh. Oh. It's like the bloodlocks in God of War 2. Green. Filter resist cold. That didn't work too well for you, buddy.
These Falmer, they're frozen in the ice. I wonder how long like this. And I thought the soul care was creepy. Okay. Ariel's chapter. Cannot go that way.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
I knew I heard something.
Next.
You're dead. Done. Reduce them. That'll teach you.
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out! He's falling down the ceiling.
He's what now? Come on. Any White Witch vibes? Yeah, no, he's giving me Elsa vibes.
No! I won't let you ruin centuries of preparations!
Well, hey.
Are you alright? Come on,
Yeah.
we can do this. I know we can.
Yeah.
He's up there on the balcony. Come on.
Solid chair you got there.
Enough, Werther. Give us the bow.
How dare you! I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools.
Hello, Zadoctor 3. How are you doing today?
Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel
See,
himself
Kratos.
may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it. Where'd you come from?
Oh, okay.
Farewell.
Okay.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, apparently nothing. Well, now that that's over with... Oh, hey! Were you just...
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Werther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him.
The betrayed weren't to blame.
What are you talking about?
He was a vampire.
A vampire? I see. That would explain much.
Yes.
Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here.
Why?
Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Ariel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you.
You're welcome.
You risked everything to get Ariel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask. Please, take the bow. It's yours.
What happened
Even
now?
with Werther gone, and the inner sanctum destroyed, my duty as a Knight Paladin of Ariel remains. I have been sworn to protect this veil and everything it represents until I die.
I see the view before you
For the
leave,
time
yeah.
being, they will remain open. If remnants of our kind who escaped the betrayal at the hands of the dwarfs exist out there, perhaps they will find this place one day. May Auriel light your path.
As the ice is growing back. Oh, never mind. Okay. Say, yes, Zadok 3. Good to see you. Couldn't exactly talk because we were kind of at the climax of this.
Please, take the bow. It's yours.
Oh, there we go.
It's good to speak to you again. Please, take the bow. It's yours. While it would fill me with joy to see the Chantry back to its former glory, that time has long since passed. Now that my brother's dead, it's quite possible I'm the last of our kind.
I've contributed to your kind's extinction.
Kind of talk. I said it was possible. It's also quite possible that there are some other isolated conclaves of snow elves nestled elsewhere on Nirn. I'll also assume Vertha didn't exactly give you the option to stay your hand.
What will you do then?
For the time being, I will remain here on the Overlook and continue trying to keep the Sanctum free of the betrayed.
A man going
Always
extinct,
welcome
yeah.
to return here at any time, of course. The bow was said to be carried by Auriel himself into battle against the forces of Lorkhan in ancient and mythic times. Its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere within Tamriel, and possibly beyond. The
What can
bow
it do?
draws its power from Aetherius itself, channeling it through the sun. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical effect very similar to being burned by fire. That's actually only a fraction of its potential. With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect, causing bursts of sunlight to envelop your foes. The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating to the undead.
Tell me about using
Well,
blood?
using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it.
How do I obtain
can
these?
actually assist you in that regard. If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper incantations and rituals.
You make?
Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know. I feel nothing but sympathy for the betrayed, but I'm afraid that they're well beyond a cure at this point.
Why?
The twisted forms you've seen didn't occur overnight. It isn't a plague or a disease that ravaged our species. The dwarves may have stolen their sight, but it took many generations for them to become what they are today.
And there's no hope
Perhaps
for
they'll
them.
never return to their former appearance. But over the centuries, I've noticed a rise in their intellect. If a line of communication could be established with them, maybe they can find peace. It's the only way they'll discover that they weren't always malignant. They were once a proud and prosperous race. Absolutely. I can... Absolutely. 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 I can only do 20 at a time. So
Okay.
if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know.
Not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful.
What
Well,
do now?
Before we spoke to my mother in the Soul Cairn, I would have said we bring the bow to my father. But after everything with her, I don't think we can trust him.
Suppose I'll save first.
Well, but after everything with her, I don't think we can trust him. Have you been paying attention to everything that's happened? He'll betray us the second our backs are turned. No, he has to die. We have no choice. Thank you. Somehow I knew you'd understand.
Hold on. I do want to see what the other option has.
Well, but after everything with her, are you out of... The moment you hand over the bow, your usefulness ends. No, he has to die. Thank you. Somehow I knew you'd understand. It's so bright out here. I don't know how you did it.
Hey. For the record, Zadok, I realized that I had not bought the Dragonborn DLC, so I got that rectified. I think I'm going the wrong way. Whatever. My favorite DLC. I would imagine it's a lot better. Hearthfire just seems to be like a house building thing, and this is this one in particular seems kind of mediocre. Star will die and vampires will have their win across Skyrim. Her dad, Tyranny, was a good plan to me. I would imagine there's no actual way to like side with her father. Indrid Judgment. Well, Shadowmare. I like the science fine. Medieval sunscreen, never again. What else are they going to do with all that horse semen?
All of Skyrim will tremble before us.
The fear never ends here in Castle Volkahar.
I forget. I'm hungry.
I'm a loyal servant of the Lord of the Castle. Nothing more.
Find Lord Hearken. Let him know the time of the prophecy is at hand. Find Lord Hearken. Let him know the time of the prophecy is at hand.
Oh, okay, fine.
Oriel's bow. Well done indeed.
So, you've returned. Is your pet keeping you entertained?
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic half-breed vampire.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before your ambition outgrew your loyalty.
You never intended to let me live.
A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
An insult to our... What? Trucklegurf, cut it. Back up a bit. Think on that a little bit more. We're vampires, for fuck's sake.
Oh, come now. Spare me your notions of kinship.
Isn't that what you were just trying to get across to me?
In an attempt to take away what should rightfully be mine.
Sure. Well, the bow belongs to me now.
Ah, I see you've been speaking to Valerica, and she's convinced you that eternal night will plunge us into war with daytime dwellers. If only it were so. With the world in shadow, we would never tire, never weaken, more than a match for their pitiful armies.
Enough of this.
Yes, quite. I'm growing
wait a
weary
minute.
of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second.
Damn it. I want to see. Nah, this has gone on long enough.
Well then, you leave me no choice.
Yeah.
So, you've returned. Is your pet keeping you entertained?
I just want to do that.
So, you've returned. Is your pet keeping you entertained?
I want to see what the fuck happens if I give it to him.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic half-breed vampire.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before your ambition outgrew your loyalty. A small price to pay. You've simply used Serana in an attempt. Ah, if only it were so. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to pitiful. Simply pitiful. No matter. Serana will sacrifice her blood for the sake of the prophecy, and I will feast upon yours in Molag Bor's honor. I will
Okay, so he just tries to kill He just tries to kill us regardless.
It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before your ambition outgrew your loyalty.
It surprises me that they've lived this long with all the treachery.
Oh, come now. You've simply used Serana in an attempt to if only it were so. With the world in little patience for talk. Good. Let's end this.
Oh, okay. Bitch.
Your own father.
Yeah.
Well, now that's done.
Indeed.
I'm not sure. I'll probably stay here for as long as they'll let me. I think we can rebuild here. Make my family's legacy something more respectable. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned. That's what I wanted to hear.
Got vampire blood in the bow.
It sounds like that's the last bit of the prophecy. The blood of a daughter of Coldheart. Sure. Do you have any arrows, though? They would have to be of elven quality, I guess. Let's just get this over with.
My congratulations on defeating Harken. Clearly, you are the superior vampire. You are a new master. We bow to your power. A power which, I note, includes Oriel's bow. The castle, of course, is yours. We shall follow you, and help spread your influence across Skyrim.
No.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. That's one.
Where's this motherfucker at? I
mean,
mean,
Lord Harken defeated. I never imagined I'd see the day. Until next time.
Is there anything else to do in this version of the timeline? Or can I go back and join the Dawn Guard? You can shoot the sun. Okay.
My lady, you have my...
Milady. Walking backwards, my dude.
Don't get in my way, and I won't tear your arms off. Speak with Vilgalmo. He has something for you. I'll take my leave.
I don't think they have anything different to say.
I try and meet the needs of everyone here. No reason for any of us.
Feed. So I fed when I got here.
Can you imagine it? A world without a sun. We would all have been doomed, vampires and men alike.
Sit down and enjoy yourself.
Now, clear the skies. Probably best if I go to a clear location.
Another cave. I've spent an underground myself, but if you want to go in, I'm right behind you.
That should be about midday. Go to city to see their reaction. Okay. Riften, it's always dark anyway. Okay, how do I clear the sky? Which shout is that? Oh. Oh, okay.
Look!
That doesn't do anything different.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Oh, shit. Wow. Let's go Solitude.
Never should have come here.
Oh, wait a minute. Y'all got the gargoyle. I think by the time this comes around, they're just going to attack me.
You're home! Look what I found. Here, take it.
I'd read stories about the Solitude windmill, but I didn't expect it to be that big.
Be careful.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
Look at the sky.
The sky is so dark. What does it mean?
What's going on? Where did the sun go? With a sky like that, something bad is coming.
Everything's all right?
Yeah.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk.
Okay, people are
Where did the sun go?
Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell.
fairly calm, all things considered. Given this is just the kind of shit that happens in Elder Scrolls.
The sky shouldn't look like that.
Astute observation, ma'am. Got a scientist here.
Why does the sky look like that?
Being old.
Anytime,
too old
friend.
to work.
Apparently too old to give a fuck.
The time has come.
What do you mean?
I have done all that can be done. There is nothing left.
You
no
motherfucker.
quests to be undertaken, no villains to be slain, no challenges to face. Except for you. You are my last challenge. Only you can send me to Sovngarde with honor. Make your preparations. When you're ready, come find me at my last vigil.
From the castle, you used to just be Solitude.
Why is it so dark?
It's exactly what I'd imagined.
The sun! It's gone! The day is dark as night. What's happening? We'll speak again later, if we must.
Yes?
Okay, you just don't even notice. Face him.
It's daytime. Why is it so dark outside?
Why do I gotta go there?
Heroes of the past, so we can have a better understanding of the heroes of today.
Why would the vampire in the palace?
I like you, Una. You've got presence.
You like everyone, Yorn. He'll make
Sky
a
is
card someday.
What does it mean?
dragons weren't enough. Now we've lost the sun, too? I won't forget what you've done for Solitude.
Hey,
Skyrim is ours. Take care of yourself. The tyranny of the sun is over. The sky shouldn't look like that. It's our time now. Until the tyranny of the sun is over.
Okay. Yeah. How about the Jarl?
The sky is so dark. What does it mean?
Okay.
Be well.
Mixed with normal citizen lines because she is both, I guess.
The day is dark as... What's happening?
A dragon in there? It kind of reminds me of the time when I was in elementary school, and I live in Southern California, which is a really big hotspot for wildfires. So it reminds me of the one day we got off school because the wildfire was so big that it was raining ash. So we had an ash day as opposed to a snow day. That's what this reminds me of. Here too, when the Amazon was on fire. Exactly. Although, like, we weren't in any danger. It's just so much ash was raining down that they really couldn't make anybody go to school. Anyway. Sun looked red, yeah. What you doing? I'm planning on going back in time and doing the Dawn Guard version of this. You join the werewolves. Isn't that just the companions though? Can be a hybrid.
Watch the recoil. Takes some getting used to. Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep.
What can I do for you?
Sleep.
Until next time.
It's for the weak. Stay alert.
Spiral staircase here. Okay.
Isran found something for you to do, eh? I thought he'd like you. Good luck.
Telling me because you joined the vampires, this part of the story can't be done and you need to come back? Yeah, pretty much. Once you, essentially once you start this DLC, there's no, it's one or the other. Don't mix your save files or some shit. I mean, hell, I won't. Actually, because this is the save file that I do want to use, I also want to restore the Thieves Guild. IRCHis.
What can I do for you?
So I might as well do that now. Can't stand the sight of a strong Nordic woman. And every time she says that, I always say the same thing. Bitch, don't get uppity before I dick your ass down. Okay, there's actually nothing to steal in here. Okay. Okay, so there's genuinely nothing to steal in here. Well, I've already seen what I needed to be seen. Yeah. Personally, I prefer the Dawn Guard side. Alrighty. Oi. By the way, I don't really want for you to play the Vampire the Masquerade unless I donate money for you in the future to help buy the game. You go back to the normal PS2 after this. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And they didn't try and kill me. Where's Cicero? I actually don't know. Oh, for God's sake. There. Right now I'm doing a bedlam job, so... And there we go. Oh, now you have access to the really rare enchantment. Or can. I also do want to, oh, that's what I gotta do. Okay. Yeah, I just thought of something. I after I do this Thieves Guild quest, I kind of want to join the Imperials. And then I'm going to... It's the Chaos shit. It'll do random elemental damage each hit, assuming you can get your mitts on it.
Want to talk? Go ahead. Back from a job, huh? Hope it went well.
Yes?
I hope we bump into each other
No.
again.
Yeah?
Nah.
Oh, you're back. Something troubling you? And here's the spoils.
So what's this last special request here?
I want you to head out to Markov and speak to Endon. He's a silversmith. He has some kind of shop there. His father was a good friend of the guild back in the day, but we could really use his family's influence back on our side. Can I give you a little tip? Take every job you can get, or else you'll end up a beggar.
Okay. I think for the Civil War, I am going to end up siding with the Stormcloaks, but I can't remember why I came to that conclusion. But I am going to do both. Yeah, Skyrim's gonna be screwed either way.
Unlike my husband Clever, I watch after our
You.
guests.
I work silver. Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure where else to turn.
Just start from the beginning.
Several months ago, I ordered a special silver mold from some artisans in Valenwood by way of a Khajiit caravan. Well, it never arrived. Later, I found out that it was robbed by a group of bandits led by someone named Regal Strongarm.
Why do you need the guild's help for that?
I talked to the Jarl, the steward, the housecarl, everyone. They all told me their resources were spread too thin right now. Word on the street says that the Thieves Guild is coming back into its own in Markarth. So I figured...
Send a thief to steal back what was stolen?
Exactly. Look, this mold is irreplaceable. I'll pay you well for its return, and I can also prove to be quite a valuable ally to the Thieves Guild.
No time to lose then.
Yes, indeed. The only thing I can tell you is that the mold... I'm not sure how many men they have inside.
Oh, wait.
But I trust that
I have your
ammunition.
silver mold, apparently.
Good luck. You've more than proven that the Thieves Guild is back on its feet in our city, and earned every bit of your reward. Tell Delvin that he can count on me to provide the influence around here with the right people when he needs it. If you're ever looking to sell any illegally obtained merchandise, I'd also provide my... Business is... I've taken to hiring a few extra men of my own just to keep... Old Delvin certainly takes care of his own, doesn't he?
I'm
When
gonna
you
be
get
a
back to
silversmith
Riften,
one day, like
tell
my
Delvin
mother.
arrangement's working out quite well.
Well, now,
Glad you're here.
I'm the guild master of the Thieves Guild. No much lizards in cities. I'm surprised that Argonians are even capable of surviving. Cicero! There you are.
Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful listener.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell he went, but now he's just here again. Where the fuck is Brynjolf? Why are you in here?
Well, my friend, the time's come to make it official. It's time to become our guild master. Don't worry. I promise this will be short and sweet. If you'll just meet us in the center of this cistern room, we can begin.
Oh.
Riften, Cicero likes rift and cheats and ruffians and cutthroats abound. Finally, some...
Ah, there's Maven. Zoro doesn't know much about personal space here.
Shouldn't the ceremony be completed first?
Alright, fine.
Look, I've never been good at these things, so I'm just gonna keep it short.
Good.
Being guildmaster means more than just getting a cut of all the loot. It's about being a leader and keeping this rabble in order. With that in mind, I propose that the position of guildmaster should be yours. Delvin?
Agreed.
Vex?
Sure, why not?
Carlia?
Absolutely.
Everyone is in agreement. So all I can do now is name you guildmaster and wish you good fortune and long life. Now everyone, get back to work.
I suppose you deserve it. Couldn't do any worse than Mercer anyway.
You need anything. Anything at all. Don't hesitate. Well, that's it. Sorry if it isn't the ceremony you were hoping for. But we're not
I don't know the difference, but from what I understand, Joker is a fucking playing card.
She'll set you up with your guildmaster armor.
Hey.
Oh, and one last thing. Here, I want you to take this. It's sort of a tradition around here.
It's this place. It feels like home.
I can't think of a better person for the job, Nightingale.
How things been?
I'm feeling a sense of inner peace. Something I haven't felt in a very long time. Instead of being clouded with thoughts of revenge and retribution, I feel only serenity and fulfillment. Of course, I've been also dabbling in my old pastimes as well. Take a look around. I think by now most within the guild are well aware of what the notion that the Nightingales are a fictive group has long. If you wish to wear your Nightingale armor within the guild, I'm certain that no one would give it a second thought.
I'd read a children's story.
Congratulations, boss.
Better story, Pipper.
I suppose congratulations are in order. Now don't screw it up.
Congratulations, boss.
Thank you.
Looks like you're running the show now. Good luck. Well, looks like you're running the show now.
I am at your service.
I can't be the person for the job, Nightingale.
Okay.
So now
Before we get down to business, I've got something I need you to do.
Sure.
Well, as you know, the guild's growing and things are looking up around here. The only thing we're lacking is a reliable way to transport our merchandise across Skyrim.
How can I help?
I'm not sure if you've noticed, but there are several Khajiit caravans that travel across the realm. They're shrewd traders and don't mind getting their hands dirty. I bartered with their leader, Rasad, on more than one occasion. Actually, I want you to bring him something. You see, the caravans are notorious for transporting illegal substances.
What do you think, Mike?
Present Rasad with this satchel of moon sugar, and I bet my last septim he'll make a deal.
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I'm more than happy to give it to you. I mean, look at this place. I've never seen so much wealth down here. You've made us all rich. Here you go. Should fit you like a glove, boss.
Yeah. I has done it.
Rasad is the head of a small syndicate of independent merchant families. Each caravan is... If we could make contact with them, it's an illegal If moon sugar is refined properly, it can be
Need
used
a few
to make
spare
skooma,
septums? I got
another
the cure
substance
right
that
here.
will knock you over after a single draft.
Yeah. Okay, let's go talk to Rasad. Oi.
Hey!
No Arvac. I don't know how to get Shadowmere to stop following me, so that's probably one of the reasons why. Damn it.
City of Markarth sure is a beauty. No doubt about that. All right.
What the fuck are you just... Are you just sitting here?
You approach as if you know us, stranger. Who are you, and what do you want? Yes, I've heard the guild is rising back to power. An alliance would be most beneficial to both parties. I will consider the offer, but I'll have to discuss it with the other caravans.
Perhaps this will sweeten the deal.
Ah, moon sugar. I could smell it on you. I am pleased with this offer, and accept. Take my word to the leaders of your guild, and tell them we look forward to a prosperous and profitable future. If you happen upon any of our caravans in your travels, we'd also be more than willing to pay you a fair sum for any of your stolen goods. Give my regard, Cornelia.
Okie dokie. It's time for them to leave already. And fast travel and enemies are nearby.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. A peaceful greeting to you.
Ah. Okay.
Good to see you again.
If you need more training, and you've got the coin, I'm ready.
Must leave you, sir. Thank you for streaming. Alright, have a wonderful evening there, Brazilian Batata. Yes, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be here, so...
Welcome to the cozy... Yeah, good. I'll contact some of... Good job. Here, let me give you something for all the legwork.
Postman John Dex. Postman John Dex. Postman John Dex.
Yay. No raid. Yeah, correct.
What do you need?
Alright, yeah. I think that's enough for tonight. So, with that, I bid you adieu. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I shall see you some other time. Good night.